A question about hypertrophy training that I think many people are wondering about. Train to failure or don't train to failure, assuming good form.
Yeah, okay, assuming good form, great. The answer is both. So you want to train to failure, but you don't need to go to extreme failure. So you don't need to necessarily go to that, like, a partner has to lift the barbell off my chest, but you have to get close. You have to drive either heavy, stress, damage, right, or pump. And so a really easy, practical way to think about this, I heard Mike Israetel, who runs a company called Renaissance Periodization, years ago, outline this at a NSCA talk. And it was beautiful. And I thought this is the most eloquent way to explain the context about training for hypertrophy. So I want you to look for three things in your workout. And let's say that you want a particular muscle to grow. Let's say you want your glutes to get larger. Okay, when you're doing your glute exercises, number one, are you feeling the glute contract? Okay, it doesn't have to be there, but that's a good sign if it is. Okay, let's say I didn't really feel my glute contract. I felt it more in my quads or my back. Okay. Did you feel a big pump afterwards? No, I didn't really feel a pump there either, or during. Okay, great. Number three, next day, did you feel a little bit of soreness there at all? No, I didn't. Well, that's a very good indication. You didn't feel it during the workout. You felt no sort of pump and it didn't get sore. Don't expect much growth.
You distributed the work across a bunch of muscle groups.
Most likely other muscle groups were too involved, right? Especially if you're like, no, but man, my back got really... Well, that's a really good indication of telling you what the hell was moving. Mm-hmm. And so in terms of targets, if you were to put, again, a 1 to 10 scale, how much should I feel it burning during? Anything less than a 3, okay, it's probably not doing much, right? But it doesn't, like 10 is not better than 7. You need to feel it, but it doesn't have to be like, oh my gosh, I'm dying here. Soreness, same barometer, right? So if you can get like 3, 3, and 3, you're probably in a pretty good spot. 5, 5, and 5 is maybe better, but you don't need to go much past that. So I want you to feel the muscle group either working, or if you're like, oh, I didn't feel it much, I didn't really get a pump, but the next day it got really sore, well then you're still, you're on a good path. Again, really sore is in like, a little tender, but next day it's okay. Day after that, I could train, no problem. That's really what you want to go after. And in terms of understanding, is this likely to produce some growth or not?
Excellent, very clear parameters and recommendations I know are benefiting me and will benefit a lot of people.